Good morning, folks. This is Omar Hosea, servant. Father, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for waking us up. Say good morning to you, Heavenly Father. Say good morning to the people listening to this video. We ask for permission to speak according to your will, not my will. For I like to ride your will because your will is the best will. We ask for a sound mind and right words. We ask that you be glorified. We ask that you accept these words. We ask that you would let these words penetrate to the minds and the hearts of men and women and children. And once again, we just say thank you for waking us up. By the power of the Holy Spirit, I come. In the name of Emmanuel, I ask. And to the prophets before me and after me, say thank you. Alright, so I really wasn't going to do this video. There's a lot of times I don't even want to do no videos. I don't even want to talk. But I got all these expensive devices, so I better use them. That's why I got them, right? Right. So let's see. Let's start with this. On December 25th, Muslims and so-called Christians, so-called Hebrews, conscious community, pro-black, black power, y'all ran around here and some of y'all even told me Merry Christmas. And I keep telling you, I don't celebrate that shit. And y'all just so disrespectful, man. We just keep telling you we don't do that. Respect the person's experience, respect the person's choice, man. So we're gonna take you to respecting your choice, but this is what your choice looks like. And so we know that December 25th, y'all celebrated this guy's birthday. Supposedly. You'll see him. And folks got gifts in his name, got gifts on his so-called birthday. You claimed him to be God. I mean, you gave this man a lot of power and stuff, which is, it's cool to his own. But he's dead. Cesare Borgia is dead. The person that's been painted, called Jesus, is dead. And you're still worshiping. And the Bible told you don't worship dead people. So there goes that. But now the same Muslims and the same religious folks who say they love Jesus and God, today at 12, y'all screamed out, got drunk, and played around and said, Happy New Year. So we want to show you the other God y'all jumped into. And the Quran and the Bible says don't do this. Your own practices say don't do this. But you did it anyway. And so here's your person that gave you January, and here's the guy and his people who told you that it was a new year, and it's dead winter. Ain't no fresh flowers, no animals mating, nothing is springing out of the ground. Like when you spring out of bed. When you spring into action. Winter doesn't do that. Winter is death. Like the Book of the Dead. Like in Egypt, they worship death. See, Janus would be a god of death because it's a new year in death. So that would make something different if you wasn't dying. But a new year is life-giving. It's new. It's giving life. It's not taking away life. But I guess if you keep taking life, I guess that would be a new year to keep taking life, if you're on that spectrum. So here goes the picture of your New Year God. You worship your Christmas God. Now here's your New Year God. His name is Janus. Hi, Janus. Meet the people. People, meet Janus. So that's who you worship him. And here's the more proof where it says what he's about. Janus is the root for January. And they're both Roman, Greco-Roman gods. Jesus and Janus. Now you notice these two gods, right? Jesus, Jes, and then us, just us, Jesus, yes us. You know that's why I think that's why Kanye said Jesus. Cause I guess he noticed it too, right? The Jes, us, Jesus. But then you get the Jan, Jan, us, Janus, or Wanus, or Ionus. You know, you can just play around with the words a little bit. So that's who you worship today. Good old dead. Oh, he did too. But according to this, it says he was a myth. Whether he's a myth or not, still dead. So the Bible says don't do that. And literally, nature, you're against nature if you celebrate. If you're saying this is a new year, you're against your own nature. And can't trust you. You can't be trusted. Not because I say so, because if you're Earth from this planet Earth, and Earth has 4 seasons: spring into life, you go into summer at its high point, then you begin to what they call it fall when the leaves fall, and when the leaves and stuff hit the ground, whatever, it's winter or they're dead, and then you spring back to life, full circle. Just like now as human beings, we sprung into life as babies. We come into our seasons in life as we getting older, and then we die that cycle, that winter, just to be born again, spring into a new life somewhere else. So a lot of you is against your own nature, man. I don't understand it. Farrakhan's teaching Christmas and New Year's. He's saying boycott Christmas. Now, he ain't say there is no Christmas. He just said boycott it. Well, there's nothing to boycott if it's not a part of your culture or your religion, or if you're not teaching it. There is no Jesus. You know. Same thing with New Year's. We just showed you that about Janus. Quran distinctively say don't do that. You know, for you Christians too. You know, the scriptures say, don't live like these heathens. Don't worship their gods. Don't do what they do. And on the 25th, you did it anyway. And then we make it so bad. The Sabbath was on the 25th, and y'all worship the 25th and not the Sabbath. You smack the Most High on the cheek. Then today, January 1st, according to the Greek gods, January the 1st, y'all call that a new year. And it's on the Sabbath. And you guys are not going to acknowledge the Sabbath like you did New Year's. So you didn't smack the Most High on both sides of his cheeks. That's cold-blooded. You know, I can see if you didn't know. That's one thing, or you had no access to knowing. But when you know, that's horrible, man. So, you know, we just say thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. And if this makes sense, let it, share it, tell somebody. No, but if it don't make sense, let us know. We'll do no more videos. And so far, we're still making videos, and I guess they all make sense. And all the glory goes to the Most High. Yallah. Father, we just say thank you for letting us speak. We pray that somebody get this. We pray that it open up somebody's ears and minds. We pray that it would send somebody to investigate this. And when they see the truth, that you be glorified and magnified, Father. And that they know that it was according to your will, not my will. And we just thank you for this day. Protect us as we go to and from our destination this day. And protect us from what we know and we don't know. Protect us from what we see from what we see and we don't see. And what we hear and we don't hear. the name of me, ask and pray. Say loud. By the power of the Holy Spirit, I come. And to the prophets before me and after me, say thank you. Shalom.